Hey guys, there is an official article talking about Dawntrail's early access that is scheduled to begin on Friday, June 28th. But wait, that's not just the information here. More important than that is that you need to register a pre-order bonus code in order to participate in early access. And yes, you read and or heard that correctly. You, in order to get into early access, need to register a pre-order bonus code. And this is going to be pretty important because I'm sure that a lot of people are probably going to be like, oh, hey, it's early access. Let's just walk into the, oh, shoot, wait, why can't I log in? So make sure that's not you, and that's kind of the point of this video. They then define the early access as starting as soon as Friday, June 28th around 2 o'clock a.m. PDT. And then they have a section talking about the early access period that is going to end on Friday, July 5th, 2024 at 11:59 p.m. And basically it gets into a whole lot of nitty-gritty details here that you can check out in the screenshot. Basically at that point you then need the full version of Dawntrail's registration code, and that the early access registration code that you should be putting in to make sure you get in is not going to be enough. They then have a section specifically talking about Square Enix store customers, and they say starting Monday, June 24th that they're going to begin to send out codes, and that it's going to be performed sequentially, and so it might take a little bit of time until you receive your code. However, they said that they are going to try and make sure that everyone has it before everything. They then have a note saying that basically in the Square Enix store that you are not going to be able to like put the full, not the early access, but the full expansion code in until like early access is done. So until the game's a full launch, you're not going to be able to do that. And then this article just ends with a section saying to please be mindful about spoilers, and I, at this point, am going to say on this channel, for at least the first week, I'm not going to post anything that would be like super spoilery content, so that there will be gameplay footage, but I will have, contains Dawntrail spoilers, like clearly in the visual, but I'm not going to say spoilers. I'm not going to have it in the bloody thumbnail, because you know that there's going to be people doing that. I definitely think if you value the story, you should try and limit your social media exposure, because I guarantee you that there's going to be some people that do that just for the clickbaits and stuff. There's going to be like, oh my god, can you imagine that this girl's name is actually Becky? And that she's actually an Asian, which for the record is not the case at all. That's just me being a troll. But you know that there's gonna be some stuff like that just for like clickbait and stuff, because some people are just not so nice. But at least for me and my channel, which is the only thing I have control over, no spoilers in the titles, no spoilers in the thumbnails. I'm going to give you a little bit of a disclaimer before I actually start rolling the nice new game footage, which is going to include probably leveling dungeons, probably going to include a bunch of brand new content, but you're going to get that warning. And probably no audio spoilers for a while, and I'm probably not going to talk about the story at least for a week. But if I do, it's going to be spoiler free. How do you say? I'm going to have a clear disclaimer and not have it like spoil thumbnails or posts or anything. But yeah, with that, they're just saying to be mindful about spoilers, and yeah, that's about it. And actually, things that I will say aren't spoilers that I'm going to talk about is if Rothgar's got a cool hat or something like that, like, bro, I'm going to talk about it. If there's like a cool mechanic or a cool system, I'm going to talk about, like, I'm talking mainly like story spoilers here. Like that's really the spoilers. Like, if Rothgar got a like badass hat, obviously I'm going to talk about it. That's not a spoiler, bro. Anyhow, that is it for this video. It is not even 4 minutes in. Take care, everyone, and have a good time. This is a short video. Just remember to get your code in. Get your early access code in.